Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Belum kan? Okay. Ready? 3, 4, take 2.
Alright, hi, assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to our Between Breaths, a Century by Neon Echoes. In today's session, we will be meeting the team of Neon Echoes. Let's welcome Phi.
Introduce our hello.
I'm fine. Apa aku buat
Kau kan executive
I'm the founder.
producer.
Okay. Executive producer. Come founder.
Yes.
Kau.
Kurang cute.
Hi. Melayu
Cina.
My name is Keith. In Malay they call me Zul. What do? I stand in front of the music board. I press the button. I push up and down.
Also the co-founder. Also the
Also,
co-founder
okay.
of Neon Echoes Music. Yes. Hi everyone. I'm Sebi. Nama Melayu Sabrina. Okay juga. What do? I am actually with the communications and community. But I yang selalu message you all lah. Jangan lupa datang. Don't forget to come this Sunday. Have you booked the ticket? So that's me. Yeah.
Dan saya Emma Nurwati Saleh, call me Emma. I'm just there to climb up the ladders and fix the lights.
In dresses known as
In baju kurung.
in baju kurung.
With lipstick.
Yeah, because it's Saturday Sunday.
Today lipstick off.
And screwdriver.
Weekdays, lipstick off.
She carries a screwdriver around with her all the time. Mana sih?
Ada dalam bag.
Ada kat bag. Okay.
Alright, and of course I'm Naya. I design programs and actually conducts yoga classes for the events. So we're here today, this morning, to actually speak about our upcoming event, which will be coming soon in the month of February. It's called La Tahzan. So the team is here this morning to actually do a bit of meeting and discussion, and also to do a bit of sharing with you about what's coming. It'll be a very interesting discussion, so stay tuned.
Apa? Islam's
I think first of all, I think La Tahzan means don't be sad in Arabic. So this book actually gives a very on the topic of sadness and the emotion that comes about when you are unhappy for whatever reason, but from the Islamic perspective.
yeah.
So that's how La Tahzan for the event came about lah. Yeah.
Okay, so today we are actually discussing how we can actually. This is what I want to discuss today
Okay.
with you guys.
I think before we proceed on, going further, maybe we can talk about the reason why Neon Echoes exists. Like, what is the reason why Neon Echoes is being created is so that we can create a sanctuary for people around us, not only to support you on coming for, for example, yoga class for physical benefits only, but it's more of helping you to find yourself, finding that balance, creating a little bit more softness, helping you to do release of whatever you need to release, be it physically, emotionally, or mentally. That's part of our goal.
Yeah. Mission, vision.
Yeah.
Mission, vision.
It's a wellness actually.
Yeah, it's like a wellness sanctuary for everyone. So from there, this vision and mission that we have from Neon Echoes, thus the event La Tahzan is oncoming lah, because support me here.
Sebab Ramadan is coming, and so we need to prepare mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Yeah, correct. So the reason why La Tahzan is about to come is because we thought that it would be a perfect opportunity to reach out to all of you in our community to, in a way, find balance. Maybe to
Support.
to reset yourself before the blessed month comes. So we do have a few objective and programs that's going to happen on that day. So we thought that it'd be good to at least share with all of you so that you know what's coming and you know what to expect
Yeah.
for the event itself. Yeah.
Maybe we backtrack a little bit when Naya was saying about, or rather Fai was saying about the La Tahzan. The beyond, okay, basically when we say La Tahzan, we say like don't be sad. Be
Know what the Neon Echoes is all about. We're in the
ah,
wellness space, but we're actually zooming into mental wellness. Because I personally feel that mental wellness is actually at a critical stage, a pandemic stage. Around the world, everyone is going through this. So I find that there's three groups of people who are suffering or maybe going through challenges in mental health. So one group are those who seek professional help, like doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, and it is not really cheap. Even in Singapore, in like IMH, like I think 1 hour with psychologist can cost 100 plus.
Yeah.
And medications, certain medications, I think government tak support,
Subsidize.
tak subsidize, so it's expensive. So then there's another group, people who resort to drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, heavy smoking and all that.
Sometimes latte.
Okay, that's the second group. Then the third group, they don't know they have mental illness, and they don't know where to get help, and they don't know what to do. Ini yang kesian lah. So we want to provide a safe space,
yeah.
right? So this part, Nat can explain more lah.
Okay, so when we talk about creating a safe space, we have these visuals lah, like based on the programs that we create, right? So our programs will include breathwork, movements such as, for now we have yoga. Inshallah in the future we have a few more other movements like maybe Pilates, maybe Zumba. You know, we have a few things in mind, but we are hoping to get it executed soon. Yeah, so apart from our breath work, our movements, and also our main program is actually more on meditation. So using these programs that we have, we hope to create that safe space, a sanctuary for everyone to actually be immersed into the programs. Basically, during these programs, you are being given the opportunity to actually do whatever release you need to do, embrace whatever that is you are feeling on that day, and perhaps also we are here to actually guide you to learn to actually apply certain skills to yourself that can help you when you are facing challenges, maybe obstacles, whatever that you're feeling emotionally, mentally, you know. So our idea is to create this program to actually help you to navigate life better in a way. Yeah, macam, so the programs that we have, the meditation that we have, basically allows you to feel whatever you need to feel, embrace whatever that you are going through, because I believe that when you are embracing, you're accepting whatever that you are going through, and only through acceptance then we can actually move forward, right? Whether you want to let go, whether you want to move to the next step of, you know, finding a solution, or it could just be as simple as to let it be. That is also a solution sometimes. There are certain things that we can't fix, and that's fine, right? So I think Neon Echoes programs are actually helping you to understand yourself a little bit more better, and then when you learn how to, when you get used to understanding yourself a little bit more better,
Okay,
it
can
helps.
I interrupt?
Sure, go ahead.
Because I think we don't have programs now. Kita punya is like actually ritual,
Okay.
right? So we have, why I say ritual? First we have the movement. Okay, when I discuss with Zul, I find kita kena ada before for like if you have anxiety, depression, you have to move lah.
Mhm.
Right? You cannot be stuck at your mind, your body, your soul, your life cannot be stuck at one point.
Correct. Very important.
Yeah, you have to move. If you're physically there in your room all the time, you cannot. You have to get out.
Yeah,
and
but
walk
that's the
and
toughest
run.
part.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the toughest part.
When you're going through depression, you always want to cook yourself up.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to move. You have to like then or find a new purpose, right? Find new purpose. Anything, hobby, goals, new job, new people, new friends, something like that lah. You have to move lah. So then we discuss, right? Who should we get for movement? It could be we didn't know what who to call for help, right? When it comes to the movement, right? So
Yeah.
then we got sub in and sub found Naya, and the whole thing became successful. But my point is, if you think that the yoga works for you, movement works for you, then you solat lah. Because solat is movement, right? Yeah. So you solat, you move, you exercise, you run, you jog, you do yoga, you do Pilates, whatever it is, just move. And I think that will help with your struggle. That's what then after
Movement heals.
movement heals. Then after
Especially
That's
the
good.
knees.
okay, then after that we have what?
Meditation.
Meditation is like we're trying to help you get control over your subconscious mind. Because sometimes we don't know, kenapa? Why am I sad? Or why am I anxious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now with meditation, we try to help you get control of your own subconscious mind, or find what's the
What's
cause,
causing, yeah.
root cause lah kan.
Yeah.
Then after that we do journaling. So journaling is like a reflection, like what muhasabah is it? What do they call it? Muhasabah, reflection. So after you do that, you have a reflection. You write. Make sure you write, not text, because there's something to do with neuroscience.
Yes.
When you write, you ingrain all these thoughts. Then after that, after journaling,
Kita minum teh.
Yeah.
Keep it
And
chill.
karaoke.
Like that
Chill,
tea,
chill.
please.
Yeah, karaoke.
So we drink tea, tea and biscuits.
Tea and scone.
Yeah.
you wanted to say something, right?
As what we have discussed from the different segments, the movements, meditation, and all that. When we first started, still now, we are not specifically targeting just Malay Muslims. We want to
Yes.
do it for everyone. It doesn't matter what religion, what race, black, yellow, pink, red. It doesn't matter. So when we started, that's what we wanted to do, and we find that a lot of the Malay Muslims, especially the ladies, they do not have an outlet. There's a very little outlet for them to have these kind of spaces, right? So all right, this is something where we can go into. But then again, we're not limiting ourselves. Just that during Ramadan, we were thinking Ramadan is coming up. We have to do something special. We need to do something different than what we're doing. Hence, La Tahzan actually.
Tahzan.
Sorry.
Kau kena tajuk betul-betul, okay? Tahzan dengan tahzan.
Yeah.
Tahzan.
So Tahzan is sad. La Tahzan, don't be sad. Alright? So that's why La Tahzan is more than what we've described just now, right?
Yeah.
So we've already gotten the space. So now, what is special about La Tahzan? I think that is where we want to also tell everyone. We're going to have whatever we have. Neon Echoes, we are specialized in that. Why we are doing La Tahzan?
It's because of the preparation lah.
Yeah.
Preparation and the bonus.
Preparation.
It's
Yeah.
a bonus, added bonus.
So
Very
after
special
Hari Raya,
program.
after Ramadan, will we still have La Tahzan?
Yeah, maybe. Why not?
Hari Raya Haji.
Maybe like a follow up to it.
Yeah, that would.
Maybe, you know, something to follow after Ramadan.
Yeah.
But I think most importantly from what Kim shared, right? I don't know, personally for me, when Ramadan is coming, actually sometimes we feel a little bit more heavier. Macam we feel that we have to reflect. Okay, we have a lot of, I don't know, personally for me, I reflect a lot when Ramadan is coming, you know, like how I have been behaving, you know.
Reflection.
Yeah, a lot of reflections will happen to me when Ramadan is nearing. So we thought that this is one of the best opportunities to actually provide this space for you guys as well. Before Ramadan comes, we meet, we reflect, we hear Tazkirah. Yeah, you know, so that this will help us to, inshallah, feel a bit lighter after the program and a little bit more ready for Ramadan, inshallah also.
Yeah, but you can do the Tazkirah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so kena target.
Pantut habis kejap.
Perlu dinding.
Kau ada toko Ustazah.
Mana ada.
So who? I don't know.
We have an ustazah
Yeah,
coming.
we were
We have
discussing
someone
about
in mind.
Tazkirah lah.
Someone in mind.
Yeah,
Inshallah,
so
yeah.
if you don't see Sab doing the Tazkirah, it'll be somebody else lah.
Yes.
Definitely
Sab
not
is
me.
there, we need
I think I think people will wonder how
Definitely
Sab
not
is
me.
there, we need
I think I think people will wonder how come this company ada sampai 5 orang. Macam banyak. Why?
The more the merrier.
Because they
Sebab Sebab
Silakan Puan Emma.
it's aku dah lupa word.
It's actually not easy to run this kind of program on your own.
why our program our rituals or our programs are different lah.
We are different because if you go to other typical class, it's just maths, you see yoga blocks and an instructor, and then that's it, right? Very simple lah. Basically, if you
Yeah, we're
attend,
not dissing, but we're just saying
Yeah.
that is the.
if you go for
Basic,
other
yeah.
class, it's like that lah. I mean, for personally, for my own personal home also, I just need a space, I need my yoga mat, I need my yoga blocks, and that's it. But because from Neon Echo's programs, our rituals, we don't only focus on mats and blocks. We want to create an experience for you. So to have that experience, the theme is very important actually, because each of us have very, very different roles in these rituals that we actually created. Like for example, Emma's doing the lighting. So every time you come for class, when you see all the different lightings, different parts have different lights. For example, during meditation, the light is different. During yoga, it's a bit more different. During breathwork, it's different. Journaling is also different. So we need an expert to do this. We can't just come and okay, today I play this orange light and then this white light and you all feel like whatever you want to feel. We can't do that. We thought that to create an experience, the lighting plays a part, the music plays a part. So yeah, so music is not just put in Spotify, let it play,
Yeah,
It's
Mm.
that we have to say.
original.
Yeah.
And
So yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
For sound and the lights, we are doing it live there. We feel your energy, and then it passed on to us, and then we create on the spot spontaneously according to your energy.
Power.
Okay, so in other words, they've been talking about lights, music, whatever sound and all this. What we're trying to say is that our programs, our rituals are immersive.
Yes. Sensory rich.
Yeah,
and immersive.
sensory rich, multi-sensory in fact. So the moment you step in, there'll be aromatherapy. It'll be like
Important the machine very
lavender.
mahal no, bye.
Okay. Then we have music that Zul compose or design the music that
The soundscape
yeah.
for the.
And it
Soundscape,
takes weeks or maybe sometimes months to actually
Yeah.
get in sync with the
Correct.
music.
Okay, then we have Emma, the legendary light director. who's
Machi
very
actually.
famous in the theatre
That's
industry.
zombie.
Okay. So what we're trying to do is we want to provide an escape to make sure that we take you away from reality for a moment, for 2 hours maybe, right?
Yeah.
To take you away and to put all the noise, aside and make sure you are there, present with Naya and the music and the sound and the lights, and take you away for a moment. And
Then we wrap you up. Then we send you back out, fresh and new.
Macam lain je.
we take you in. We take you.
Just a little bit.
So you're just imagine in a bakery. You started from a flour, so that this flour is just the dough is just so heavy. It comes with a lot of responsibility. So we are there. We knead you until you feel super light. Then we wrap you up, put inside the oven.
cakaplah macam diamond ke, kau boleh jadi roti dia.
Boleh juga yang dalam mau kau masuk air fryer, keluar
Air
balik
fryer
fresh.
There you
lah.
go, girl. So for example, you beli biskut. You buy a biscuit. Then when you want to bite the biscuit, alamak, lemau. It's so soft. It's not nice, right? So imagine we are taking in that biscuit, the lemau biscuit. So we put you in the air fryer. So you're like go to air fryer. So kita on timer lah.
Imagine lah ada lampu dan sound kat dalam.
The analogies are all about food. So you all can tell kita semua rangai budak gemuk.
So
Sorry.
2.5 hours in the air fryer, then we take you out fresh and crisp. Then we send you out. It means you are ready with a brand new you lah. Not really brand new, but you are ready
You,
to take
but
on.
better, maybe.
Okay, so what they're trying to say is an emotional reset. Ya Allah, masuk roti, masuk
Air fryer.
roti, air fryer.
Sebab tak boleh salahkan kita pernah budak gemuk. And maaf katalah, kita dulu pernah kurus.
Don't say kakak tak pernah kurus.
Emotional reset. As you can see, we tried our best, and I think they've seen our yoga session just now.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
yeah,
No,
you
tapi
will
but
see.
serious, yes, when you go in,
serious, yeah.
it's dark,
Yeah.
you get the sound, everything, and then the cahaya will come, then from the left, marok bukau.
Alamak.
Okay, cut.
Seram aku.
Tak, cut. Just, yeah.
So yeah, so basically we are doing this class. It's just not a class. Yeah, so basically we are doing this class. It's just not a class lah, I would say.
Yeah.
Like he says, it's a ritual. It's not a class where you come, you practice, and then you just go home. It comes with a few parts to really help you to do the release that you need, the reset that you need. We don't just let you come, feel, and then okay, off you go. It's all up to you now, But we kind of want to really help you to really feel, help you to really deal with whatever you're dealing, and then hopefully, inshallah, you will leave the room feeling, I won't say lighter and done, but
No.
more ready,
Yeah.
to take on whatever that's coming and how to deal with yourself.
I think this work is fulfilling when
Yeah.
you see the testimonials that they give. I mean, and thank you to those yang
Who have provided the testimonials.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
Supporting
the only way to understand this is to really participate.
Come,
Really
guys, come.
And experience yourself.
Yeah.
The word is experience.
Correct.
Not not going into a class and then going out like that. It's experience. Ni aku sebenarnya kan nak connect this lampu dengan this handphone, so I can show you
padan lah.
the feel that the mood that I'm telling you about. But dia suruh aku firm wire punya problem pula update.
Yeah, extra
Masalah.
And why women? Why I told Nat why women? Because I find that macam
Masih tak boleh.
in a family, a happy mom, happy family.
Correct.
A rested mum is a better mum.
Correct.
Correct. Kalau mak tu tak stress, the whole family.
Everyone feels a bit more lighter. you
Dia
see.
cakap apa? Take care of the mother nature kan?
Yeah.
Mother kan?
Mother!
Take care of the motherboard kan?
And
Mother kan?
And I think because women holds a lot, we carry a lot, right? Compared to men, we are a bit more emotionally sensitive also. So we like to hold on, especially especially if you talk about moms,
Yeah.
we hold on to a lot. Not only our responsibility, the kids, the house, our husband, and then sometimes we hold on to things so much that we don't have that space to really release and let go. So it keeps just holding back on. And then sometimes when you go to your husband and complain, he just okay. So it's just there. It's just there. So the space we are hoping to create is actually helping you to do a bit more releasing lah. Because when you come out of there feeling lighter, I think naturally when you go back home to your family, you are a bit more ready lah to take on, macam probably if you are happy, your husband will be happy, your kids will be also happy, you see, because you don't apply that stress and tension onto them. You have that space with us to release. And then when you go back home, it's more of I won't say relax because there's always things coming, right? You always have responsibilities, but
Yes.
you feel a bit more supported, like you're not alone in this whole.
I think I want to add on that I think during our first inaugural event for Neon Echoes, which is a softness ritual 1.0, that one we had at Aliwal Art Centre. It was on 30th September last year.
Aku belum masuk.
Ya, belum. Tu jam Emma is
Tak
not in
tahu
the team
apa-apa.
yet. Yes.
Emma
But,
belum lagi. Belum
we
climb the ladder.
Climb other ladder.
She's climbing other ladders. She
Yes.
haven't climbed our ladder yet.
Dia belum terjebak.
So dia dah
one
climb
of
ladder,
the-
kita powerful.
So one of the testimonials, like what Fai said, that the testimonials are actually, to me, they are the backbone of what can propel us forward, because these are real testimonies, these are real words from people who participated. So I remembered, speaking about moms and our multiple roles that we play every day in the family and also in society as well. So one of them actually said that, tonight I remember saying that, as a mom, we don't have time. We don't have time to do this release. So the softness ritual, through the journaling, which was one of the components of our wellness experience, she said that through the journaling, she was answering the questions, and it moved her to tears because of the fact that she made the choice to choose herself intentionally for that wellness experience, to release out whatever she feels. As a mom, we are forever feeling guilty. I tell you, it's always like not enough time here, not enough time here, not enough here. But in that sense, Allah put us here for a reason, as moms, as wives. So the release is important. So if you feel, or maybe if you're a mom or you are in a caregiving role, if you experience our events or our rituals, you will see the difference. You will see the difference in terms of how you release it in your words. Because when you do the journaling, as Fai was saying, right, is one of the components, is that when you journal, it puts into action what your mind has remembered from the meditation. So that, hence the sequence of it, the meditation, and then after that the journaling. So you put into words, not text, write down, and it helps. There are quite a lot of research and out there.
Yes. There is a research.
There is, right? Okay.
Yes, I can't remember which country is it. What they teach their kids. So when the kids, bila diorang budak-budak, before they go to sleep, what they do, the moms and all that what are you worried about? So they write down what they are worried about. Worried about this homework, I cannot finish, I cannot pass exam, so on and so forth. I always lose play snake and ladder lah. So after that, Emma like to play snake and ladder. So
Snake and ladder, snake and ladder.
snake and ladder.
Snake lah, stop talking of snake.
Sorry, snake and
Makan
ladder.
juga.
So once they've done writing, close it. It is there. Go to sleep. Don't think about whatever that worries them is inside here. They can sleep peacefully. So sleep peacefully. Tomorrow morning, it will still be there in the book. But you don't have to sleep with the worry, the troubles.
The heaviness.
And the research showed that it actually improved. I can't remember where.
They did the research first before doing this. That's the amazing part there.
Yeah.
We did a lot of research, but we forgot most of it.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. And these days, humans are getting smarter. There's diagnosis. there's so many diagnoses of different mental wellness and all that. You imagine 10 years during my time, primary school, you have primary 7, primary
Primary
8.
8, yes.
All these are the.
Yeah, they had primary.
It's just whether, if you want to do something, you just have to usaha.
Yes.
Correct.
Just try,
You're talking about this.
Yeah.
I find that when it comes to mental wellness or mental health, I find that Muslims are actually suffering silently. Don't you think so?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Okay. For instance, macam korang dah jumpa kawan lama, kau apa khabar? Macam mana? Sihat?
Kat mana?
Sihat? Then nanti kalau macam pakcik-pakcik cakap, aku ada
Biasalah.
3 serangkai. High blood pressure,
Diabetes.
lagi
Kolesterol.
correct or not? Then and there lah, the most kau jagalah diri kau
Yeah,
baik.
yeah.
But when you say that,
Ada stroke.
apa khabar? Sihat tak? Tak. Aku ada depression.
Habis.
First they will say, kau jangan layankan sangat
Yes.
tu. Aku tengok bil aku pun aku depressed.
So they try to cut
Yeah.
the whole.
And worse, kalau ada yang cakap, kau sembahyang tak? Mungkin kau something like that. I mean, who are you to know whether that person's relationship with Allah macam mana? We don't know whether that person,
Yeah.
dia hubungan dia dengan Allah macam mana lah. Kita
Yeah.
tahu maybe dia sembahyang malam ke,
Correct.
solat dia lagi
naturally-
sempurna daripada kau.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, like, so when you come into that situation, do you think you want to share this thing, your situation now, with anyone, even your family
Correct.
or your close friends, right?
It's like a hard topic to speak about, like we're always being shut off. Macam, I don't think about it lah, or go and pray more lah, something like that. So it becomes a thing that you rather suffer in silence rather than tell someone, because you kind of already know what's the reply you're gonna get, and that's the typical reply that most of the time we get. You see.
So when you have darah tinggi, you tak cakap, jangan layankan lah, anak aku macam setan pun darah aku go upstairs. No, like, betul tak? Kau kencing manis Kau sembahyang tak?
Correct. Yeah, so what we're trying to say is, when it comes to high blood pressure, diabetes, when we hear someone has it, we immediately go to macam, go to the doctor lah, I mean, in a way, usaha lah, do something about it.
Yeah.
So I think it applies for mental health also, macam things that are related to mental health. It's like, don't just keep it and let it bury inside you, but usaha, find ways to want to get better.
And the cause of suicides mainly because of mental health,
Correct.
right? You pernah dengar macam, for example, Robin Williams suicide because he's been
He
suffering
had high blood pressure.
high blood pressure for 3 years.
Lah.
Or anyone suicide because they have diabetes? No, right? Because it means the pain is so much that it drives a person to committing suicide.
Correct.
But the thing is, as a Muslim, we know we cannot commit suicide. Okay, we know that we are suffering in this world with depression. Takkanlah aku nak lompat, lepas tu aku will suffer it for eternity, right?
Correct.
So now you're stuck.
So stuck when you don't know what to do.
So we want to provide a space, a safe space, right? Not that we are not an expert lah in
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
We're not an expert.
Yeah.
If you have needs, please seek professional help.
Yes, please do seek professional help. Like you say, disclaimer, we are not professionals in this subject matter actually, but our goal here is to create and provide that space for you to actually know that you are not alone. Also creating that space and creating our rituals to actually help you a bit in any way that we can with movements, because like we said earlier, movement helps you to heal. When you are facing difficulties, when you are, for example, depressed, naturally you want to coop yourself inside your room. You just don't want to move. You don't want to meet people. But then sometimes we forget that actually these little movements that you add on can make you feel slightly more better. So that's when our purpose comes in, to have this space and movements for you to actually help you to feel a bit more belonged as well. Like you are not alone, like, you know, facing this, dealing with all this. Like we are here with you lah.
Like depression, work stress, anxiety, like apa, panic attacks. There are people who's going through this, but they have normal lives, right? They have a good career. I mean,
Yeah, true.
corporate jobs. They are like teachers. They are like normal people. I mean, those people that suffering this can be from a homeless to millionaires.
Correct.
Yeah, it doesn't discriminate, I find.
Correct. Right? So it can be anyone. It can be your husband. It can be your father. For all you know, for 50 years, he's been like keeping this to himself, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know? Like suffering in silence lah.
And I think coming from my experience, I do have people coming to me, asking me, like dropping me a DM, for example, just asking me that sometimes they are not even aware that they have anxiety or panic attacks. Like they will ask questions like, you know, sometimes when I'm about to go to sleep at night, my heart rate just, you know, macam they go into, in a way, it's like panic attacks lah, and without them realizing it. So yeah, so I think that really our community are going through this, suffering from, you know, could be anxiety, could be panic attacks, could just be anything lah basically, and we don't know how to move from here. Like they want to find a way to deal with this, but they don't know how, because most of the time, even if let's say lah you go to the doctors. I don't know whether I can say this, but let me just say, okay. We go to the doctors. So typically, if you visit a doctor, they will give you a pill, the anxiety pill lah, just for you to consume, and then you take, you know. Then for that moment, you feel okay, but you are not actually dealing the root cause of it.
Yeah.
Macam,
So it's like a band-aid in a way lah.
yeah, at any point of time, it can come back. You see, it keeps coming back to you after you feel better
Recurrence,
for
yeah.
a bit, and then, you know, it starts again. So yeah, so sometimes when we talk about this mental wellness, the best is to actually go into, I would say, a deeper level where you try to understand yourself a bit more better, like what you're going through, because with that, it actually helps you to, I would say, to use the word heal yourself. It's okay to take the pills if you like, definitely, but I would also say it's good to go on a deeper level where you just want to know. Sometimes you don't need to know what's the trigger cause, but you just want to find a way to be able to handle yourself a little bit more better when you are going through, especially panic attacks. Because yoga touches a lot on breathwork, you see. So with this regular breathwork practice that you do, you are also nurturing your mind to remember that you are okay, you are fine through these breathing techniques. Because the more regular practice that you do, it kind of rewire the mind, the brain, on how to breathe. So naturally, when we are having our panic attacks, we are having our anxieties, our heart rate will go, you know, super fast. You'll feel that, that pain, that sharp pain. But because you have been regularly practicing breathwork, for example, the body, the mind will naturally remember that it's okay to go through that difficult time. At the same time, because you are in a bit more of control of your breathing, the mind remembers that even through stress, you are able to control your breathing. It actually helps you to deal with that panic attacks slightly more better. So I wouldn't say that it's a cure, but you know, it actually helps you to be in a bit more of control of your body rather than letting it control you.
That's what mental wellness is all about.
Yeah,
Control of your thoughts also.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's. So I mean, like during our rituals, we did see like capable women breaking down. That's kind of sad lah, like to see people who are functioning well outside, but inside they're hurting so deeply, you know. So the gap between faith and emotional care really broke our hearts lah. That's the reason why we want to do this La Tahzan, the gap, you know, between faith and emotional care.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why we sat down and say, hey, let's come up with this La Tahzan, and we'll see how. So you have anything to say?
Aku pun ada problem with aku punya physical health sekarang sebab aku tengah nak bantolkan aku punya tudung Alamak, geram Dari tadi aku selit. Aku kita lihat dulu
Emma has left the conversation. She went back toilet.
Straight.
Okay, I pause and then I record.
It's not too long. Nanti susah nak send. The first
Itulah the emotional.
So the question is,
The question is.
Welcome back.
I know banyak orang ni tertanya. Can yoga and Islam coexist since we're doing La Tahzan, of course?
Wow, that's a very good
This is a
question.
question that Zul always bring
Kalau
up.
tak fikir,
Tanya.
kalau tak was-was, okey lah.
Mampus.
Jangan datang. Oh,
Sorry.
Kalau nak datang, jangan takut. Kalau takut, jangan datang.
Kalau takut-takut tak payah.
Okay. So the origin. Okay. So the origin. We can talk. Let's break it down now. The origin of yoga dulu.
Yoga. Yoga tu Tairu. Yoga.
Yoga.
Aku kasih atas.
The origin.
Maybe she can explain.
Okay, since we have
Yeah.
not here, sebab the first, to be honest, first time say, I buat yoga.
Boleh ke?
Halal ke tak ni? So I you
Boleh
know,
ke? Usually is it?
yeah. So
Boleh ke?
a lot of people asking me,
Boleh ke?
yoga ni kan gini gitu. So I do not know. So since we have Naya, maybe Naya can give.
You want to talk about the origin, but we don't practice it in that sense. We practice it in a way where it's more of physical movements. So these physical movements that we do, for example, I give a very basic example: warrior pose, the one that we did, the lunges. So that pose that we did, it comes with physical benefits. These physical benefits, it brings strength to your legs because you are activating your leg muscles to hold in that pose. And then while you're in that pose, you bring your arms up, your heart is a bit more open up. So when the heart is a bit more open up, you're allowing more air to pass through your body, to enter your body. So when the heart is open up, it's the same macam exercise with movement. When you do exercise, when you sweat, happy hormones will be released into the body. So these happy hormones that naturally release into your body.
Endorphins
Yeah.
Endorphins.
So it
Dia macam
basically
daripada dolphin lah.
when
tu aku dengar dolphin.
when these happy hormones are being released,
Yeah.
it actually makes you happy lah. So it's not macam magic tau. Macam yoga is something macam magic lah. You do, all the gods is watching you and then you just happy. But it's more of the natural hormones that are being released in your body. It's because of the heart opening movements that we do. These heart opening movements allows air to enter more. So you will naturally feel a bit more better because as adults we are a bit more complacent with our breathings and all. So yoga in a way helps you to be a bit more intentional with your breathing and your movement.
So we take the movement part je lah.
So
Yeah.
macam kita boleh replace yoga, tai chi with
Yeah, that's why we can do Pilates, we can do yoga.
Echo's goal is not only
Yes.
to do yoga.
Kan
We
dah
want
start.
as much as possible.
Yeah.
Aku dah lupa.
More movements.
Silat gayung pun boleh.
Yes.
silat pun boleh.
I think
Gymnastic pun boleh.
Silat
every
gayung.
movement,
Gymnastic pun boleh.
Silat
every
gayung.
movement type has its own origins, kan?
Yeah, correct.
So we are not saying that we are actually acknowledging the physical
Are we recording?
benefits.
Yeah.
It's on.
I
It's
think
just
it's
which
okay.
part yang kita nak.
You want to cut down.
Nanti fast forward kan aja, tak payah cut.
Okay.
Macam gitu.
So
Ni
this is-
jangan fast forward.
So how do we that
Okay, so if you ask me about whether yoga can coexist, right, with
Yeah.
our
with Islam.
Islam, yeah. I would say that it depends on, at the end of the day, it depends on your intention. It depends on how you want to practice it.
Intention.
Yeah, so that's why at the start of the class, we always set our intention first, you see. So the intention is, if for example, you come to a class, you set your intention, you are here to, it could be physical strength. You're here to build on physical strength. So yeah, so it depends on the intention. So that means your focus for that movement will be on wanting to be stronger. If your intention you come to class is to
Playful.
release.
Yeah.
To really allow yourself to just be completely released and surrender, for example. Then of course the practice will be a bit different from the person who comes for that strength. So we can be in the same space on the same class, but we will differ from the intention that we set. And of course, that being said also, yoga is more on that physical movements that we do. So especially for the one we do at Neon Echoes, we focus a bit more on physical movements and breath work rather than going deep into the chants and all, which personally I don't practice also lah, because I also don't know how to do it, and it's not part of my beliefs.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
tak ada kemudian
So I think for La Tahzan, okay, guys.
Masuk aku dah kepang. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding.
Okay. On a serious,
Sorry.
Kepang apa ni Annabelle ke?
on a serious note, I think for La Tahzan, we should get an ustazah on board lah. So we develop this La Tahzan program dengan seorang ustazah who's a subject
SME,
Matter
subject matter
expert.
expert.
SME.
subject matter expert lah, because we're not expert in Islam.
So corporate for you.
So we have to be careful now. Pasal ni
Yeah,
kena
correct.
mengena dengan Islam.
Correct.
So we're not really an expert in Islam, and we're not really an
But
expert.
one thing good is that, like you mentioned the intention. Sebab in Islam, sebelum puasa, kau dah niat puasa belum? Kau dah niat
Yes,
puasa
niat
belum?
is intention
Yeah,
and
so I
niat
think
is the
that-
most, is the heart and soul lah.
Yeah.
Even before we saw that's always
Yes.
setting the intention.
Yeah.
I think in our like macam kita punya scripts, kita punya whatever we plan kan, which we will discuss in the next few podcasts. I think
Just now we've been talking. So everybody knows already. We incorporating yoga, meditation, journaling, breathworks, things like that. So all this will come, kan? So with La Tahzan, what are we going to include?
Ustazah.
Okay, so ustazah bukan ustaz Sebab ni
Ustazah buat tak ustazah come in later kan
Later.
so tadi kita cakap pasal there's a gap between faith and emotional care, right?
bosan.
So why not we have a session with the ustazah will do a tazkirah, right? A tazkirah after the journaling.
Yeah.
After the journaling,
bukan
right?
sebab ni
Yeah.
tak jadi
Yeah.
selamat ada.
So hopefully this ustazah boleh answer macam whatever the expand further on the questions for the journaling, kan?
Yeah.
Then we can listen to the tazkirah for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Kalau boleh kita boleh dapatkan 2 ustazah, so we have like different
Ustazas.
ustazah.
Plural.
Wow.
Yeah.
That one the triple the bonus.
Kalau ada
yeah.
ustazah yang nak come forward, boleh?
Yeah, then tadi kita berbual like for like past half an hour, 1 hour. There's a lot of things, like a lot of questions that we have. Why don't we?
Taklah 1 hour nanti dah forward dah tinggal 35 minutes.
Betul. So why don't we open up a forum, right? So everyone can ask whatever. I mean, whether they can openly ask the question or anonymously or write,
But whatever it is, just know that it is a safe space. It will be a safe space of whatever questions that you.
No judgment.
No judgment. No judgment at all.
Okay, so
Safe
bila
space
ni,
for you.
Muka judge.
do we do it during bulan puasa itself? Kalau nak buat during bulan puasa, kita kena sediakan makanan. Tak payah.
Yeah,
Pasal?
pagi.
I think since we're talking about preparing ourselves for Ramadan, it should be before lah.
If the whole event, we can help them to get closer to Allah.
Allah.
Feeling insyaAllah.
Closer. Now close.
then the whole event will help.
Belum ada R.
Yeah. So hopefully it will extend to Ramadan, mashallah.
Masya-Allah, masya-Allah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why don't we choose a date closer to
That means before
Aku cakap
Ramadan.
betul lah tadi Ramadan. Lepas tu nanti kita kena buat mana? Hari Raya Haji. Betul lah.
So we are looking at.
Definitely a Sunday, right? Our events for the past have always been on a
I
Sunday.
think the best is to do it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And since it's before Ramadan, I think morning is a good timing. Kalau during Ramadan, I would say in the evening.
Yeah.
But I think since before we do it in the morning, 9:30 would be good, right?
yes, like the
Our usual timing is 9:30.
Usual. So how many Sundays do we have in
Okay.
February?
Ni akan power kan.
Tak payah, just put that in.
Apa cari? Dah lah sama slow. Cari kan?
15
15.
of February.
15.
You tengok
Right.
WhatsApp.
Don't expose me.
Oops.
15.
15.
I've already consulted
Anak kita.
You dah
dengan
consult WhatsApp punya.
I've already consulted with ChatGPT. ChatGPT cakap 15 of February.
February.
Alright.
So 16 tu.
Before I hand the
15. 15.
Sorry, I read 16.
okay.
16.
Okay, Emma wants to say something, but before I hand the mic over to her. I nak cakap. Okay, the next
Yeah.
session, guys.
Yeah.
We have to discuss about the lighting.
Oh.
Right. I mean, she's our art director, so we are also excited as in how she visualized the whole theme, right? Yeah. Then we have
So nak kena masuk lagu Arab-Arab lah nanti.
yeah.
Arab.
Yang
Lagu raya cukup lah.
tak boleh. Ya,
Belum, right? Boleh. Radio we
Betul.
radio we not play.
desert song macam desert song macam
Oh,
tak yang ketua buka puasa ya kabimu
I know that.
macam gitu lah, macam Bedouin, Arab Badui
Okay.
sound. Okay, then okay, like the movement, how
Macam gitu kan.
okay, so the movement
Anggun Husni datang.
how should the movement be? Will it be like apa tu, quiet flow yang tercungap-cungap orang bertabur. I don't know.
Kau nampak kita punya tu? Itu baru sikit je aku quiet flow. Tak, tu reset.
They had a tease of quiet flow just now.
Yeah.
It wasn't quiet.
So we want to know how the movement be like. So and sub for PR. So how is she gonna like publicize, connect?
Yeah, we need a meeting for that lah.
Yeah. So the next
We'll do
session
separately.
we'll discuss further. I think the audience pun nak tahu juga kan. I mean,
And we try sort out kalau Ustazah, if we get to Ustazah, that question about the Islam and yoga, I think that is very interesting.
Yeah, we can actually, inshallah, once we find our Ustazah, we can actually ask this question to her also. Let's hear from her point of view whether yoga and Islam can coexist. Because I think, I have been meeting people who has been asking me these questions also, you know, whether they can actually really practice it, whether it's okay to actually practice yoga.
Macam dulu orang malam Jumaat bakar kemenyan kan. Now we know already, so no longer bakar kemenyan.
Actually can. Kemenyan Arab. Ya,
Betul.
Bukhur is kemenyan.
Bukhur, yes,
Bukhur.
Tapi but not the kemenyan
Yes,
lagi
correct.
satu.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking lah, Tahzan, we can use
Itu
bukhur.
panggil jin lah.
Kan?
Bukhur ya.
Bukhur.
But you can boleh masuk black box asap-asap ke dia? Nanti dia marah. You know this tak boleh ada asap, nampak? Bakar-bakar.
Is that how you think? Hazel. Taruh kat hazel
See,
tu.
no food.
Korang dah tahu kan aku punya marah. Tapi marah aku, kau kena tengok muka.
Marah-marah saya. Marah-marah saya.
Dia mak punya. Kau nak apa?
Emma William
Kau punya
Yes.
kau.
Kita
Tak payah, ada bapa dia kau buat apa?
Okay.
But you wanted to say something that
Ah.
you told us that we shouldn't say anything at the end of it. Oh, our intention.
The teaser is lock the dates 15 February.
I try and book I try and book.
Inshallah La Tahzan will happen. So I'll tell you right now lah. Block the date, make yourself available because inshallah the program, the ritual that we'll be having on La Tahzan will inshallah be beneficial to everyone who's gonna attend, and also inshallah will be beneficial to all of us also.
And if you know any ustazah who can help us, drop the comment below.
Yeah, drop the name of the ustazah so we can contact them also.
Kita tanya Ustazah Sab, dia tak tahu nak jawab. So we need a
Sekejap,
real
Zatiza.
Ustazah. Sab dah pergi umrah, so kita panggil.
Just wrap up cakap. Okay,
Okay.
see you.
Alright everybody.
Guys, lock the date 15 February 9:30 AM La Tahzan. Inshallah we will see you there.
And our next session for podcasting with
Ustazah. We will
Ya ke?
get back to you lah inshallah.
kau tak tahu
Kata bawa tabu topic right? The weather can coexist.
ya.
Inshallah,
okay.
inshallah we'll try to make it happen lah. But whatever it is, lock the date 15 February 9:30 AM. You are going to meet us at inshallah Stanford Arts Center.
Stanford Arts Center,
For La
yes.
Tahzan.
Okay, you can actually book the tickets now. Just go to our website.
Open ready, can buy.
Open for sale.
And sale kan is discount right?
We're not
Belum
supposed to
book.
tell. Cannot.
Tak apa.
Baru cakap betul. Aku cakap pasal
It's okay. We are not
Just
doing
say
it
that we
live.
will have the link up as soon as possible.
No, we can do that. We can just put it as the next one lah.
Oh,
So,
okay lah. Edit lah. Edit. Okay, can off already.
That is the power of editing.
I don't know
Power
lah.
of not doing
Eh,
live.
not